It is Deeply Something with Breakfast at Tiffany's. Loving the small business shout-outs, guys. We've had everything from Pickle Burger. Amanda, rightfully so, give yourself a shout-out saying, just me. Manda's Magic, creating fabulous childhood memories. If you're a small business, a start-up, a solopreneur that deserves a bit of celebrating on the radio this afternoon, we are going to be talking about online retail in half an hour. And up next, we're meeting the maker.
Life Balance on Afternoons with Helen Farmer.
Have you ever put on an outfit and thought, today I feel powerful, beautiful, at peace and confident? Well, one woman that wanted to show other women how to awaken their inner goddess and have a bit of a positive transformation through the power of clothes, joining us in the studio now. Margherita Otis is the founder of Kimono Girl, which she also calls Energy Fashion. Energy Fashion? What? I don't know where to start with this, but I love the sound of it. How can you describe it to us?
Yes, so it's so nice to be here, Helen.
Pleasure.
Thanks so much. Yes, so our company is called Kimono Girl, and we are an energy fashion brand to empower women by giving them a superpower.
Tell me more. We all need it.
I always think like women are so incredible. We are already born with superpowers, but we tend to forget that. So we are literally here to remind them how great they are.
Through clothing. Now, I've had these moments where you put on something, I mean, I very rarely wear high heels, but sometimes when I put on heels or I put on an outfit that I feel the colours work or it matches the mood I'm in, it can be transformative. And you might not necessarily look that different to everyone else around you, but you feel different and you project that power and confidence. And sometimes it's a sense of peace. But what you do, it's not just about how the clothes look, it's in some way the way you put them together and the energy you do that with. Tell us more.
Yes. So, Helen, do you believe in energy?
Of course I do.
Excellent. As do we. Absolutely. So, in fact, scientifically, it's proven that energy is all around us. And it is so important to keep it positive. Like your life quality depends on the energy around you, right? So we go through there is different ways to keep your energy high, such as yoga, meditation, go have a walk in a park with your dog, and clothing is no exception. And we go through several steps to actually make it magical. For example, we embroider mantras inside of the kimono, which has a deep meaning, different meanings and vibrations. Every kimono has a different mantra. Then we also have a sacred ceremony with our energy master to charge the kimonos with high frequencies and pure energy. And finally, the kimono actually comes with letter from the universe, which then holds information how to activate your own kimono with your energies and follow the affirmation. And we actually see now incredibly it's been working, because if you follow the affirmation 3 to 6 weeks, your life will be transformed.
I want to know some of the affirmations. Can you tell us?
Well, one of the good ones is that in the morning when you wake up, when your feet touches the floor, you genuinely are grateful to be alive. And you say, thank you that I'm healthy, I'm alive. And another trick also is that you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, thank you for wonderful surprises I'm receiving today. And there is always something's coming without you even knowing what's going to happen.
This absolutely is the truth. Now, you're from Estonia. You spent a decade in London working in the corporate world in fintech, and this probably couldn't be more of a departure from your life even just a couple of years ago. Can you tell us about that journey and what brought you here and into a completely different industry?
Yes, it's been a journey. Well, I am from Estonia. It's a very tiny country. We only have 1 million people, so I'm literally one in a million. But we are a very spiritual country. We are grown up with, healings from the forest and trusting our gut feeling. But yes, I've been also in London. I'm actually coming from London. I've been there a decade, climbing that corporate ladder in a very much male-dominant industry. I was in finance and technology. And, whilst I was feeling empowered with my pencil skirt and high heels, giving important presentation for a room full of bankers, it was only when I quit my job and started traveling around and I was wearing a kimono, and I had this long flowy kimono that made me feel like a goddess, right? And this goddess feeling, I'm like, this is empowerment. I want to give this for everyone else. And that's the journey. In corporate in general, I've seen so much inequality between men and women. And I've always wanted to empower women. I didn't know how. Mm-hmm. But because of this kimono I was wearing, all my holidays, gardening leave, that's where the idea came from. And now I'm in Dubai, which is also incredible to be here.
I don't mean to. I don't know that much about Estonia, but it's not known for kimonos, to my knowledge. What is it about this garment that you think is really worth a bit of special look at?
Yes, that's exactly the reason that because I wore it and I felt the sensation of being a goddess. That is the reason I chose the kimono as a tool and platform for women to increase their vibration. Plus, adding all this special extras on top of it, of course. As I like to say, healing through clothing, and it's going to be your cape and armor.
I love the sound of this. Finding your superpower. If you've got any questions for Margareta, do get in touch. You can find her. I've got a couple of questions going. Where to find on Instagram. That is easy. It is Real Kimono Girl on Instagram. You can have a look at the collection there. We're going to be finding out more about that transition from corporate ladder to entrepreneur, the challenges, and indeed what could be next. If you've got any questions or want to give your own small business a shout out, or one that you think deserves a bit of love on the radio this afternoon, get in touch. It's 4001. You can use your ARN Play app. And if you haven't saved the WhatsApp number in your phone yet, do get on it. It's 04871 5500. Meeting the maker this hour.
More of Afternoons with Helen Farmer is coming up next.
On the UAE's number